Hey guys, I'm Astrid, the lead singer, founder, and songwriter in Confidential.
And I'm Frode, and I play the guitars.
Yeah, and we sort of run the band together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also
We have David on lead guitars and Charlotte on synths and piano.
yeah. So let's start with the questions here. What is the meaning behind the band name Confidential? So the Confidential was supposed to be a song on the album, but we didn't use that song anyways. But we thought that the title Confidential was like fitting, thinking about why the music is written and all. So we figured like, why not just call us Confidential, since this is my secret thoughts, everything is, so yeah, I guess that's the short explanation of why we're confidential.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about Devil Inside? And also the next question, can you talk about the lyrics on this release? I think those two goes kind of together, because the music was not supposed to be released at the beginning. It was only like me sitting home with my piano playing and getting just my inner thoughts and emotion out, because I was having a really hard time and struggling. And then I wanted to do some demos of the songs just so I could have and listen to them, because I felt better when I was doing music. And I heard some rumors that this guy here had a studio in his basement where we're at now. So I hit him up and we talked a little bit, and he heard the songs and he was like, you should do something more with this. Yeah, so it turned out that we actually made more than just demos, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean the songs, when I heard them the first time, you can hear all them. It's really melodic and emotional. So we really had to do something real about it.
And when it comes to the lyrics, they are all taken out of my personal life, my private life, my inner thoughts, who's confidential. And so all the lyrics have a very like personal character to them. So if you read closely, you can see some twists here and there. And yeah, so you can think about that if you look in the booklet and you have all the lyrics.
Yeah, and we also have the lyrics on our homepage.
Yeah, if you go to our homepage, confidentialofficial.com, we have all the lyrics out there, so you can read them if you want to.
Yeah. And you are probably the first person ever to sell your diary.
Yeah, I'm selling my diary. I did not think about like this is what's happening when I sat at home crying and making music. Can you tell us a little bit about the album cover art? So, considering the topic of this album, called Devil Inside, I saw a picture of a woman, like we're sitting bent backwards, and she got like demons just pulled out of her chest. And I thought it was really cool, so I figured like, I actually sat down on the floor. Can I do this? I could. So we had a photo session. Photo shoot, yeah. And we did the picture, and we had Abstract Chaos Design help us. And Frode made some really good sketches to him. And so they were kind of working a little bit together on it to make it perfect. So that's kind of the meaning of the cover art.
Yeah. And also there you can find some really, really cool illustrations in the booklet.
Yeah. Yeah, we sent some, we wanted to send more pictures to our cover art artist, and he actually put them in the booklet, and it looks so cool. Oh, yeah. Hey, look here.
Wow.
We have it here. I can show you some of the pages that are really cool. So here you have like the mid pages. Can you see? Yeah. Really cool. Also, we have here really cool picture. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell us about your cooperation with Massacre Records? Yes, I can. It's a cool story. I'll try to keep it short. But me and my fiance, we were on a holiday in Denmark, and we had some time before we were gonna go home again, and we got bored. So we figured we'd go drive over to Jacob Hansen Studios and say hello to him. And while driving over there, we got an idea of, hey, since all the record labels that we had sent emails to haven't answered yet, maybe we just continue driving and then end up in Germany and Austria or whatever. And knock on doors like, hey, we are here. You want to have a coffee? Talk about the email that you haven't read yet. So we sent an email to Massacre Records that we were on our way. And we were in town, and if they wanted to meet up, they didn't answer. But we found the address, and we knocked on the door. And hello. The guy who opened, he was like, he hadn't seen people for years because of COVID. So he had like, I have 10 minutes before I need to go in a meeting and all. But yeah, I sure come in. I was really happy to see people. So we were in there talking, and he found the emails, and he said, I will for sure check this out since you came all the way from Norway. And then I went out. I called through like, hey, it went really good. Got into the car and then hung up with Frode and looked at my phone. And then we have gotten an email with a record label deal. So it was really awesome. Like, it was really worth the drive. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So that was the start of our cooperation with Massacre Records.
Yeah, and it's cool to have a big label like that in our back.
Oh, yeah. It's really
all their
cool.
network and support and everything.
It says there, do you think it's important to have a label deal? And of course, the answer is yes. Because for us that are a debut band, like we don't have the network that the record label has. So I think for us, it's a deal breaker to actually reach out to more people and get discovered.
We don't have enough hours in the day to do all the work needed to be done.
No, we work a lot.
Us, yeah, it's a must for us.
Yeah. Why symphonic metal? Because it's fucking raw. Yeah, I don't know what to answer. I just like melodic metal, and I like the orchestration, and also it was a perfect fit.
Yeah, and we must say that we work with Jonah Weingarten.
Yeah,
and he's the best at doing stuff like that.
Jonah, you're the best.
Now he's happy.
Now he's happy, yeah. What and when got you into music? Well, the answer is easy for me, at least. I was born in music because my dad is a drummer, and he was touring a lot, playing drums. And I remember that my big dream was like, I wanted to sit with a light in my hands and light up the stage. I didn't know how that you were actually using a table and all. But in my child dreams, like I wanted to I wanna do the light thing. Yes, that's what I want to do. That's my dream. So yeah.
If you work hard, you may be able to make it yet.
I've been running lights on concerts. I've already done that. So now I'm like developing my dream. Yeah. Being on stage instead.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm listening to melodic metal since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Halloween and bands like that. And then one day I decided that I wanted to make that kind of music. So I decided to buy myself a guitar.
Good choice.
Yeah. There were some years there that I didn't make anything because I was shit.
And then you did what? Let's mention it now.
Yeah, I made an album.
Yeah, called?
Aldaria, The Land of Light. It's a metal opera, and I reached out to many of my childhood heroes. And lucky for me, they said yes, and I got to work with guys like Uli Kush, who was in Halloween.
Yeah.
That was a bit crazy. Sitting there in the studio, him asking me, do you want me to do it that way? I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it turned out pretty good.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah.
If you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be? That's an easy answer. It would be that artists get paid for streams. Like,
yeah.
When people are streaming your music, I think you should get paid. And you don't, unless you're a amazingly famous artist that has millions of streams.
Spotify is great for exposure and reaching out to people
Yeah,
you never
totally.
would have reached before.
Yeah, totally.
Because I released albums before Spotify, and you sold like 100 albums.
Yeah.
And yeah, no one got to hear the music. Now everybody do, but we don't get paid.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that.
Okay. Have you had any epic fails during live performances? So this is a funny question, because on Friday we are going to Oslo and we have our release concert, Friday 8th of April. And last night we had like a rehearsal concert, and I have like my microphone, who is wireless, and I was standing there in the middle of a song like, yeah, and then, oh, hello, my microphone is not working. Turns out I forgot to change the batteries in the microphone before I went on stage. So I had to stand there and like, okay, I'm just going to unscrew this now. And then it was like, fuck, it's not working. And I couldn't get out the batteries. It was stuck. And my mother was right in the, what do you call it, in front of the stage. And I had to ask her like, hey, can I borrow your nails? Like, can you get this batteries out? Yeah, so... But it was only a rehearsal concert, and I learned that change your batteries before you go on stage.
But you learned that before the rehearsal concert as well, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
No. That's why it happened.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Any new music and movies that have impressed you? So movies, no. Don't have time to look at TV. Maybe I look at some shows like... series and something sometimes, but no. And new music, I don't know about like really new. I like the new album of Elaine though.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I should
like the new Halloween album.
Yeah.
For me, that was like a childhood dream.
Yeah.
Getting the guys back together. I was crying for the entire album when I listened.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Cry baby.
I still do.
Cry baby. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your local music scene? So actually we have like a really good music environment at our place, even though we're not a big place. How many people live here?
Now together maybe 10,000.
Around 10,000 people in this area, but it's always been like a really good environment for music and bands here. So if we should mention someone who is big that have like record label deals and all, you have Divided Multitude. They're... Oh, maybe we're not allowed to say that part yet. I was gonna say the label.
I don't think so.
Okay. They have a secret label deal. And then you have Mantric Momentum. They actually signed at Frontiers.
Yeah.
Did they?
Just
Yeah.
Frontiers.
Yeah. And of course you have Aldaria. That's also big. So
And we have the more extreme bands as well, like Slagmaur.
yeah, Slagmaur, we need to mention that. But that's like black metal. Yeah.
And there's always been good bands coming from here.
Yeah.
Coming from, we have free rehearsal rooms. Good music teachers. She's one of them. Was one of them. Is one of them.
Yeah. I am one of them. I'm on a break right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are the future plans for Confidential? Well, of course, we're gonna tour and make more music. So
Here's when I'm saying world domination, is it?
World domination. A little bit cocky. A little bit cocky, I think. But we're gonna get out there and we're gonna try to spread our music as much as we can. So if you're watching this, please hit us up on Facebook, find us on Spotify, push follow, like our songs and all that, because that will help us a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna make a new album.
Yeah, we're gonna make a new album starting the end of this month. We have some ideas, but we're gonna work on them.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for more good stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.